Next question is from Nicholas Costa, 3517. Do you target a postural problem or a weight problem first with a client?
Well, let me change the question a little bit just before, so we don't get into the weeds or get controversial with posture problems, because that's kind of a controversial statement. Would you work with a person's movement first? In other words, getting them to move better and to have more stability first, or get them to lose weight first? Movement first, because the process of getting somebody more fit and stronger is also the process, if you do it right, of speeding up the metabolism, which also aids in weight loss. And also weight loss is much more complicated than strength training, in the sense that when you meet with me 3 days a week, we're strength training, you're doing what I'm telling you. The rest of the time you're not with me, that's the weight stuff. So I never take a client and go, I don't care what you're doing workout, we're going to make you lose weight first. Yeah, I know you're moving wrong, I know your back hurts, whatever. You got to focus on that stuff first.
I think, and I read this question as like, if you're a new trainer, right, and you're kind of going through this, like, what's the most important thing, especially if somebody is in, like, if they're overweight, they're obese, and they have like some bit of joint pain, but it's like, and that you could kind of take them through, more of the movement and the mobility and that side to really help kind of get towards that. But it's going to take a bit of time to get there, versus you thinking as a trainer, like, maybe if we just shed weight, it's going to now, like, some of these problems are going to resolve and this pain is just going to sort of go away, which is, like, in my experience going through this, has never been the case. Like, this is just an underlying issue that needs to be addressed and also, like, incorporated as you are working your way towards strength training in that direction.
I'll tell you what's wrong with this question is this comes from a place of still measuring the effectiveness of a workout by the calories it burns in the workout. Like, that's so insignificant.
Yeah, the workout is the workout.
Like, if I train somebody, so let's just use, so we can be very, like, practical here and, like, give someone a visual kind of, like, example of, like, okay, so very common, upper cross syndrome, right? Rounded shoulders, forward head. I can address that while also writing a quote unquote weight loss program for this client. Right. So, like, and
that's the individualized part of the workout.
Yeah. And doing mobility and doing, seated row and retraction and supine scorpions and, movements that are going to benefit their posture is burning calories and is building muscle. Therefore, it's still a program that is designed to hopefully get this person to lose weight. And the only thing that could be potentially more superior towards the weight loss, quote unquote, goal would be if you were intentionally doing more activity to try and burn more calories in the workout. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it is a weight loss program. Like, I get a client who wants to lose weight, but also has all kinds of posture issues. So I write a program that's designed to build them muscle, speed up their metabolism, while also doing exercises that are going to correct their posture.
Yeah,
help it.
I see this person asking with the thought process of, like, HIIT training or something being the best program for weight loss, right?
That's exactly what I think too.
Yeah. Look,
because you're thinking about calorie burn right now, which get rid of that.
Totally.
It's just a numbers thing.
Okay, so workouts become much more specific in terms of goals the more advanced a person gets. But initially, your goal is weight loss. Okay, great. Your goal is to get stronger in a deadlift. Okay, great. Your goal is to move better. Fine. You want to be more athletic. Fine. You want to build a lot of muscle. Fine. When you're a beginner, I'm going to look at you as an individual, and I have to start with getting you to move better before I can do anything else. Now, if you're training with me for a year and you want to get a better squat, then we start to get more specific with the training, right? But the weight loss one's interesting to me because a weight loss workout is the same as a muscle building workout.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's no difference. In fact, all workouts with strength training should be.
And by the way,
muscle.
that client is being trained the same way, ironically, if they want to build muscle or lose
That's
body
what I'm
fat
trying to say,
or have bad posture or not.
Yeah.
Like, you're just going to incorporate.
The goal is preserving muscle and building muscle.
That's right. And the only little bit of a difference maybe is, like, if I had a client who had perfect posture, which never happens, but let's pretend like this for this conversation happened. Then there might be some corrective exercises that I don't integrate into the training per se.
Well, now you're talking about the individualization. And
right.
It really doesn't change anything, right?
Yeah, it really doesn't.
No,
You're still going to program in that way. And by the way, most people have a lot of the similar issues, right? Have problems retracting and depressing their shoulders, have some sort of an anterior pelvic tilt, have knees that are caving. A lot of these like issues are similar. So when you start building a lot of these routines and you start putting in exercises that are going to help them in those areas, it looks the same for every type of client, whether it's a muscle building, a fat loss, or whatever. You're going to integrate things into the program that are going to address those things. And it's not a subpar program. You're not sacrificing they're not going to get weight loss because I'm addressing their posture stuff. Like, no, we're working on building muscle and we're doing that.